Sir, I agree wholeheartedly with the sentiments expressed in favor of public cooperations, in favor of the importance of public cooperations. I would like to place these questions of public cooperations much higher than they have done in relation to the success of our 5-year plans. It is indispensable for the success of the 5-year plans, not only for the 5-year plans, but also for the progress of the country. In every direction, public cooperation is of supreme importance. When we think of a plan, usually it occurs to us that the requisites for the successful implementations of it are materials, machines, financial resources, and personnel. Of course, personnel is very important. Trained personnel of all categories, but I personally feel that there are those other things less tangible which are even of greater importance. When these have been secured adequately, those other things will follow. There are a sense of unity in the country, a sense of discipline in the country, and enlightened and enthusiastic cooperation of the people in all the various development programs and the various schemes for the building up of the country. Therefore, I think that a discussions of the questions in this house has been of very great assistance. We think of the people merely as if they are beneficiaries of the plans. They are much more than that. They are, of course, the collaborators and makers of the plans, and it is only when we succeed in securing that realizations on the part of the people and that effective contributions from the people on that basis that things really will start moving very much more quickly than they do now. Our whole concept of public corporations is very limited. We think of only people attending our meetings and of a little sumdown here and there. The idea of public corporations is very much different than that. It is much more fundamental. There are millions of people in the country who are in the fields, factories, and offices. The moment they begin to see that it is on a little better work, harder work on their part, that the progress of this country depends, that realization itself will make for greater, quicker, and accelerated progress. As was pointed out by one honorable member, it is a question of attitudes. It is a question of a certain perception, a certain understanding. There has to be an understanding of what is going on in the country, what the prospects are before us, how they are related to our welfare as individuals and as families, and also to the welfare of posterity. There is also something more than these intellectual appreciations. It is an emotional link with all that is happening. Public corporations therefore has to be understood in that sense. It is the atmosphere which is created in the country in which all these schemes and all these development programs are going to function, that is important for their success. That atmosphere depends upon the people, their minds and their attitudes.